Okay, are you presenting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, good
See.
evening, and welcome to our live stream. So today, this is our Steel City Innovators is the name of our team, and we are discussing the ideas with Sumit Bhaiya. So, Bhaiya, as you can see, if we go on our submission page, experiments with google.com/tf micro challenge, at the end of the page, we have an option that is submit your experiment. There we have a field that is personal website. So first of all, we just started with that, from small things to big things. So our website's link is https sites.google.com/view Steel City Innovators. This was created by Advait. So we are just giving you a small preview of what we have created for that part of it. So this is the site. So we have two tabs, home and our team. We have added a TensorFlow logo in the background. Solving real life problems with technology. We even have a get in touch form. And let's go to the next tab, that is our team. We haven't focused much on this. We just added a simple. So this was it. And now I'll be just showing the mobile preview, how it looks.
Okay, got it. I just got your website. Okay, built well. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, are you going to discuss the technical terms, like what kind of idea are you working upon?
Now let's get started with that part of it.
Yeah.
Divyansh, you are having that word file, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay, then
sharing
let.
that.
Yeah.
And even the main ideas, I have consolidated that into a PPT file, so that's it's easy for us to discuss.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, just shoot
Yeah.
the questions and everything. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So now let's discuss our ideas and plans. So our first idea is plant disease detection. We need a camera for this. Now I'd like Darshil to just explain this idea.
Yeah. So, as I had already asked Sumit Bhaiya, like what kind of camera. So I got to know about OV7670. So in this project, what we will basically do is we will use the camera and train it to some diseases, like maybe pictures of some common plant diseases. For example, sometimes there are patches, yellow patches, or something like that. So whenever the image of the actual plant seems similar to those images, then the plant can then the system can just warn the user. And we are even thinking to make an app for that using the MIT App Inventor. That will be a simple one, but I think the idea can be implemented. It's a pretty good idea as of me.
Yeah, thanks for the explanation.
Yeah, cool.
Next,
Yeah.
okay. Next we have crop protection microphone.
Yeah, so shall I explain it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this idea, actually, I had already discussed with Sumit Bhaiya. I think that there are some like insects or some other animals which can harm the crops. So we can train the model to those noises of those insects or those animals. So whenever it seems similar, again the same thing. It will warn you on that app, like the user or the farmer, whatever you like
It
to
detects
say.
the frequency basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have rain warner water sensor. This idea was given by Advait. We have even discussed on this. So Darshil will explain it now.
Actually, I don't know pretty much about this idea. So,
Yeah,
um,
I think it uses a humidity sensor or water, I think moisture sensor
yeah,
to
that
sense
was,
when it's.
yeah. No, I think that I'm a bit doubtful about this.
Yeah, so we'll be discussing this thing after some time, not right now.
Okay, let us proceed to the next idea.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Actually, there's a small technical issue. Just a minute.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I just want to highlight some few things. Okay. Like
Yeah,
I just saw like a camera and microphone. Okay. So are you planning to do the both of the things simultaneously or together on a single device, or you want to take that at a time? Like first you want to do on camera and then proceed on microphone.
no, no, actually we are.
I'm simply doing on my computer, but to just see what is it working, the stream is working, and all that, I've joined with this device.
No problem. I'm just asking like about your idea actually.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I understood your question. No, we will focus on only on one idea. We are thinking like which will be more convenient and better to do. So we were thinking about that only. So that is the like the major reason we have invited you in this meeting.
Yeah, and actually, my just device went in boot mode. That's why actually the streaming stopped. Just a minute.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so no problem. Even if is the live stream on or off?
It's on only, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, no problem. I'm not talking about that. I'm just asking like, okay, suppose you have camera as well as microphone. Okay, that two like ideas you came up with. So suppose, okay, the thing is, it's a tricky using both of those. Okay, you can only proceed with either using microphone, either using or camera, or either using the sensors, combined sensor something.
I think you thought that we are trying to like what do you say? Like we are trying to combine everything. No, we aren't trying to combine. Those are like two separate ideas.
Okay, okay, those are like individual ideas you want to just get feedback
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's proceed. So now next we have on our screen vibration anomaly detector Arduino Nano BLE33.
Yeah. So in this idea, like many industrial machines or like sometimes even household machines, like they break on like vibrating too much, or if the temperature rises a lot. Okay, so what we are trying to do, this idea is based on vibration, but we can change it to any kind of anomaly. So what basically an anomaly is, it's like an abnormal thing. Suppose like there is a constant
Abnormal
like up.
functioning.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, there like suppose you will see the graph, there will be like a constant up and down. But when you will see like a really like a steep up or a steep down, then that will be an anomaly, and that can be detected using ML, I think. So this idea can be used in big industrial machines, and whenever there will be a problem, it will like warn the user and automatically cut off the power supply.
Okay, 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 I got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Divyansh, to the next idea.
yeah, may I speak?
Yeah, yeah, why not? Why not?
So like yeah, so like there are many like I say that there are many fields in which you can think idea on. Okay, like predictive maintenance, the last idea which you told me about the anomaly detection of machines, that comes under predictive maintenance or like industrial automation kind of thing. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah, and there are like lot of diverse fields you can think upon, like retail and grocery. Like even the retails have some problem. Okay, so you can think about that. Like suppose like this is COVID time. Okay, just an idea I'm giving you. This is a COVID
Yeah,
time. Yeah, this is a COVID time, and like when the things will reopen or things will become normal, I don't see that we'll be returning as normal as we were in 2019, 2018, or before that. Okay, things will
yeah,
change and we need to adapt it. So suppose like screen monitoring, not screen monitoring, like temperature monitoring and all those surveillance will be there. They won't be coming to a total pause. They will continue for a like a year, like a year long or something. Okay, so like you can think in that fashion as well. Think about retails, because in retails, like just today's example. Okay, today was like ease of restrictions in Jamshedpur. There was not too much restrictions, and if you go to Sakchi today, okay, if you had gone to Sakchi today, they were like a huge chaos actually. lot of people were there in the malls. So I don't think it's a very like a good idea if you want to defeat COVID, or you don't want to mess up around. Okay, so that's another thing. And they can,
Surely.
yeah. And why this microcontroller is a very good thing in that. Okay, we have those camera, IP cameras, those surveillance, but they're not very good because they do not they can compromise with the user's privacy. Okay, but these all smart, like a small microcontrollers, they do not like indulge in those privacy concerns. Okay, because they have very little memory. All the camera is live stream, they do not record it, they just give a result at the lifetime. Okay, so that's one of the highlighting feature I can say about TinyML. And then coming upon like the disease detection, as you told about listening to the sound and the clues of those insects or something. Okay, and then we can have automotive as well, in like vehicles also, like just electric cars, electric vehicles, they are in very huge bloom or demand. Are you listening to me? Are you all listening to me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so all those electric vehicles, they all are in demand. Okay, so what you can see is like you can like one way is, one idea I can give you is like all the like diesel petrol vehicles, they emit smoke or something. Okay, so why not to use some smart sensors, and they can get to know how much pollution is your car emitting. Okay, they can calculate it. Actually, they can calculate the sensor values, the smoke sensor values, or some kind of like all those sensor values. And if it is an anomaly, again, anomaly here is as you understood that it is not the normal event, it's an abnormal condition, so it requires a maintenance or a pollution check or something. Isn't a good idea actually?
Yes, Bhaiya. We will write it down.
Yeah, so this idea, okay, since you're doing it a live stream, so I wish you just share this live stream with me as well. Okay, I'll share with the group. Okay, so that they can catch on with the idea. Okay, and other thing can come with the wellness and fitness. Okay, don't worry, I'll just trim your part. Okay, your idea part or something, but all are generic ideas, it doesn't matter. Like, see, ideas are not going to be too tough. The thing is, how do you bring your ideas to action? That is going to decide your fate. Okay, just knowing the idea or just thinking the idea is not going to decide everything. How you bring the ideas, or how you turn the ideas into action, or the real action, that is going to turn your fate, okay, into
Yes,
like
Bhaiya.
reality or something. And then we can have wellness and fitness as well.
Yes.
Okay, like if you can have some ECG sensors, heartbeat sensors. Okay, so they come under like wellness and fitness. Okay, you can
Yes,
program
we were,
yeah.
but we didn't have the required sensors as of now, so like we
No
dropped this
problem.
idea.
Okay, no problem. I understand that you don't have sensors and it's not possible to buy everything at once. Okay, no problem. I totally agree with just an idea. I'm just giving you just a brief outlook of it, or just idea of it. Okay, so
Yeah,
you can,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, you can have just kind of like those things. Okay, you can make, okay, those kind of wellness and fitness things. Okay, it can tell your heartbeat, how, like, when you should be calm, because like nowadays COVID. Okay, I don't know how many of you are experiencing, but I am too much stressed. Okay, there's a lot of stress, and like it's like a mental, you can say, mental state. Okay, you're not able to focus on everything. That is also one of the things we are suffering in COVID. Okay, I don't know if you are impacted by it, but I am impacted by it a lot. Okay, having tremendous pressure and everything. And then we came to, like, yeah, you can think about aerospace technology as well. Aerospace, I hope you know the term aerospace. So yeah,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
those, like, yeah, satellites and all those. So some small kind of things, like even if you can be like build some kind of sensor that can detect some, or can be implemented on drones or something, on satellites. So just in like a brief my point of view, like how to approach the statements. Okay, and yeah, they are good points. Okay, as I mentioned, you are keeping on writing as well, so that's very good thing. Okay, so yeah, you can do that. Okay, like as always, yeah, that's all I can say. Okay, lots of idea can come. TinyML is a very huge you can say potential it has. It is not unlike your normal Arduino programming. Okay, it is way too like interesting actually, because our normal Arduino programming teaches you to just read and forget, but this TinyML, it not only read, it senses. Okay, just like you sense. It does not read like you can say about like It is not just like I can say it's not like your school homework. You just do the homework and forget about it, or the school test. You give the test and forget about it. But it's just like a real experiment. It is happening. You see the results. You take the actions upon the results. Yeah. Okay.
Divyansh, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Okay, I just completed. Yeah, you can go on.
I'm asking Divyansh.
Okay.
We aren't able to hear you.
Is Divyansh there?
He has written in the chat.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Actually, I've got disconnected from other device. Just a
Okay.
minute. Hello.
Yeah, let's continue.
Okay, I can share one more thing with you. Okay, like this was like what I presented for a contest. I think you might have seen it, but I'm still sharing it.
Yeah. CLI Sensio.
Yeah, not CLI Sensio, but CLI Sensio. That is climate sensing. Or
Oh.
so this was a kind of like a demo I created. Okay, so like you can think with such direction. Okay, like how to make it.
It was a great thing.
Yeah. Which devices and which online web applications did you use for that?
The devices were like pretty complex for him. It was not like this controllers. It was an FPGA. Okay, it was a microcontroller, but it was an FPGA, and its memory was pretty bigger than this. What hardware you're getting? Okay, the memory was 16 MB compared to 1 MB that you are getting on Arduino Nano BLE 33 cents. Okay, so it was like pretty expensive. You can say pretty much more powerful than this BLE. Okay, and the algorithms running on that was SensiML algorithms. Okay, that was a different tool actually. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, focus on your use case. What kind of use case you are like trying to achieve? Yeah.
Yes. So a few more ideas are there. Last, just take a look. This one, carton detection sensor, using Arduino Nano BLE 33 cents, using the relative humidity sensor. It informs us that carton boxes will soften and break, like where shipping is going on in carton boxes due to lots of moisture in the air. The carton boxes tend to become soft and they tend to tear off easily and break. So this gives a sensor warning in the MIT App Inventor thing that we should take them the boxes to a secure place, a dry place.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I think it will be really helpful for shipping companies.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this for logistics, it's a very good idea actually.
And the last idea, we had discussed this in the group, but we hadn't, taken this into much consideration. Just a minute. Rust. Yeah, this one. This was our idea. Project name Rust Sensor. Our idea was to make a device that records the humidity, water vapor, and moisture in the air and other atmospheric conditions. And when conditions are such that iron things can rust, we can send a buzzer sound or some LEDs can blink so that the user can paint or oil the device if it's not done yet, or move it to a different place with less humidity.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good idea, but the thing is, how do you measure, like how do you collect the data, like how much time it takes to be rested or something? How do you collect that data?
That we haven't thought of yet.
Yeah, so
That's why we haven't kept it in the list.
so that is actually a challenge for it. Okay, so I
Yeah.
don't think it is easy. Okay, because I think that if you get to know the oxygen and the air or water vapor or something, okay, you cannot directly correlate with rusting, because rusting is actually, like, you can see like chemical process, you can see. Okay, so you need to get to know the oxidation state and everything. So I don't think you can go deep and dive. Okay, but you can try. Okay, if you can try, hit the internet and just check it out. You can just try it out. Okay,
Yeah.
I won't discourage.
So we had these many ideas and a few exceptions which we hadn't told right now because we thought that either we need lots of hardware which we don't have till now, or we have lots of budget and we can't achieve that goal
Okay,
right
no
now.
problem. Okay, so since you three are in the team, okay, so suppose for any additional sensor or something, okay, you three can contribute little amounts and try to buy the like materials whatever you need. Okay,
Yeah,
because,
those will be contributing and buying.
yeah, because like
Yeah.
at some point you will need to buy something. Okay, it is not totally possible to work with all these idea using the just the board and without any sensor or something. You need to buy some.
Yeah.
Hello?
And those exceptions were, yeah, hello.
Yeah. No, I was just checking.
Yeah. So the exception ideas were rain warner, the water sensor, that we haven't taken into consideration much because we haven't planned how to take it further. We had tried to make algorithms, but it didn't work till now. Then we have car speed detection with camera. Like if the frames or the images are going at a higher rate, that means the car is at a higher speed. So using the camera, we thought that we could detect the speed of the car, and if it's above a certain rate, then it should warn the user, or either it should send a SMS to.
No, like this is a great idea, but I don't think you can achieve with this Arduino BL33 sense. Okay,
Yeah.
it cannot run the computer vision algorithms too great. Okay, so yeah, and even you don't know what frame rate and from like what actually in the image classification. Okay, this Arduino BLE can just classify the image whether it's a dog or a cat. It cannot you cannot measure pixel or like pixel flow, optical density. You cannot measure such things. Okay, you need a more powerful board actually for that.
Oh, okay then, no problem. Then we have sudden braking detection. This is with Arduino Nano 33 BLE Sense. This uses a shock sensor or vibration sensor, and when it
Meter.
yeah.
Yeah, I understood.
Using that, and then car indicator detection, like this was given by Advait. He told that when we have those blinkers, no, we can connect a piece of thread or something with that, and we can connect it to one of the servo motor or something like that. Whenever the blinker is on, it just turns, and just a minute, it turns and it indicates that we are turning towards the left side, and using that only, it just detects in which direction are we going. It's helpful for tracking someone.
Okay, do you want to say that someone is going ahead of you, and if it
Yeah.
turns left or right, then you have a servo motor inside your car, or some kind of like a notification, okay, something like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
is,
Just track where the front
yeah,
person is
so that
going.
he does not miss the events actually. Like even if the driver is not focused, so he get to know that
Yeah,
oh, the
yeah.
car is, yeah. So it's a good idea, but it will be challenging actually, because this camera, if you see the camera, it does not have very good vision actually, because this OV767 which you are trying to use, okay, it does not have very far far field of view, okay. Very small distance it can get the details, not very far distance details, okay. But yeah, you can give it a try, okay. It depends
Yeah.
on experimenting.
Yeah. So, Bhaiya, which idea do you think is the best?
Which
Which which idea you found like the best?
um I don't think I can say which idea is best, okay. One thing I can say is what resources you have, and like how much amount of research or how much more amount of study you have done on that idea, that you should proceed with, okay. I think all ideas are very good, okay. All ideas, if executed very good, they all are very great ideas that can make you like win the event, okay. But if you want to know like how where you should proceed, so that depends upon like what amount of resources, how much you have allocated the budgets, and like what everyone is going to do in the team. That totally depends upon it.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay then. So we'll be meeting tomorrow in that class. Last class we had enjoyed a lot. We had started with that planned growth project.
Yeah. So yeah, after this, yeah, you can stop the live stream if you want, okay.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
I had one question regarding the shipment that okay, like FedEx has delivered it like too fast. I wasn't expecting like this much fast. So like thanks.
Uh, it depends. It depends. Sometimes it takes time, and sometimes it is very fast. Okay, it
No,
depends.
like 2 to 3 days from US to India. That's no joke.
Yeah, it is fast. You know, like those are priority shipment. Whatever shipment you all are receiving, those are priority shipment, and they are very much like pretty fast. But the thing is, what happens is, suppose there is some kind of unexpected delays due to some bad weather or some kind of like a warehouse management problem, then it takes some time. Otherwise, it is fast.
Yeah, yeah. And one more thing, like if the like the person who will come to deliver asks for money, so I will reject it, right? It
Yeah,
will.
yeah. Like see, normally they'll call you up. Okay, if you have any tax or something. Without taxes, they are not going to pay, give you the package. Okay, so in case like there are some taxes, you don't take it. Just refuse it. That you tell that you cannot take the package because you are unable to pay the taxes. The shipping party will pay the taxes. You will contact them. Okay, just that's enough.
So the okay, so the FedEx guy will like he will accept it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah. They don't have any problem because that they have to do, because they have to obey your like orders actually.
okay, okay.
So you can stop the live stream, and one thing you can do is you can share the link with me, okay.